On the 45-metre line, about less than 5 metres into the far sideline. Michael Morden. Michael Morden with a free for Dunnamaggin, an awkward angle, strikes it well, strikes it to the right and wide. So 2-6 to 1-4. Oliver Carter to puck out for Morden. Drizzle still falling very lightly, making the ground very, very greasy. And likewise the ball. Gordon had the wind in the second half. Not too strong at ground level. Jim Hickey only goes as far as Kieran Phelan. Sends that ball in to the right and sends it wide. Nolan Hart at the corner back for Dunnamaggin. Jim Hickey right, left half back. Noel Hickey, right cornerback. Jim Fitzgerald sends it in. Dick Carroll playing corner forward, left corner forward now for Gordon. Paul Cal. Noel Hickey, number 18, ready to pull. Referee is going to throw the ball in. Kevin Fenley is on the pitch again. He decides to go back. Charlie Carter gets the break of the ball. Referee blows and gives it to the 80 Young Irelands. DJ Carey goes across to take it. Practically on the sideline, in front of the Dunnamaggin supporters in the far stand. DJ Carey with this free. 45 metres out, plus the angle. Sends it in and sends it unerringly over the bar. Two 6 to Dunnamaggin, 1-5 to Young Ireland of Gordon. Kevin Fenley has a word with Dick Carroll. He's playing top of the left. Anthony McCormick pucks out. 9 minutes gone in the second half. 4 points between the teams. Gordon coming back bit by bit, pint by pint. Sideline ball to Gordon. Linesman says, very definitely. Owen Farrell to take this one. Good call. Jim Hickey brings the ball down. Sends it forward. Anthony comes out. Michael Morden much of the back inside. Cathal Fitzgerald. Comes to Michael Morden. Breaks to Rémi Cahill. Off of Rémi Cahill over the end line and wide. Referee going in to have a word with one of his umpires. The umpire has called him in. Everything seems to be resolved now, whatever the matter was. Oliver Carter pucking out. Up goes Nola Hart, brings the ball down. Matt O'Shea, number 14, is there. 4 Gordon players going off the table. Nola Hart holding back on the field. The other number 7 is Owen Farrell. Knees the ball. He drives it forward. He was on a run that time, he lost his footing. Gave Cathal Fitzgerald a chance, not a long clearance. Kenny O'Shea, players finding it hard to control everything now, it's so slippy out there. Michael O'Neill, that wins the battle with the eights. Nola Hart, right back down. ID Jack Carey. Sends Gordon on the attack. Jack and Tom Hickey underneath this. Charlie is in there. It's to Jack Carey. Jack Carey in front of the goal. Still Jack Carey. A shot. Blocked down. Eamon Kennedy kicks it away. Charlie Carter's on the end of it. Being forced out the field. A shot from Charlie is to weak one. The goalkeeper waits for Jack Carey has gone wide. Gone wide. The referee is going into his umpires at the other end now, it would appear, to have a word with them. That's Noel Ryan, I think he's speaking to. And Pierce Coonan is the other umpire up there. Van Larkin and Edward Coonan, the umpires at the far end of the pitch. Perhaps just telling them to watch out for something or other. Anthony McCormick trying to place this one again. Kenny O'Shea is beaten. Jim McDermott is beaten. Michael O'Neill for Dunnamaggin, number 8. Boys have hand away. Amy Carr. Shot from Amy Carr. The goalkeeper comes out. Hops it on his hurl. Does well. Hand passed it out to Brian Farrell. Brian Farrell clears it for Gowran. Ball is broken on to Michael O'Neill once again. Busy little bee is Michael O'Neill. He sends that ball in. Dropping in and dropping into the goalkeeper's hand. Ball cleared up the field. Up comes Michael O'Neill once again and tries to forward for Dunnamaggin. He's having a start in at midfield. Michael Moore, back to Kenny O'Shea. Kenny O'Shea going forward. Still Kenny O'Shea. And passed it in, nobody there, back to Michael Moore. Breaks out to Pat O'Neill. Sean Ryan, 13 is there as well. Sean Ryan comes away with the ball. Pete threw it up on top. That's the second time that's after happening. Michael Morton, a shot from Michael Morton and a point from Michael Morton. First score in the second half of Dunnamaggin. It took them 13 and a half. 2-7 to 1-5. Brendan Finley is on the pitch now. Paddy Nari wants him off. Oliver Carter pucks out. 2-7 to 1-5. Jim McDermott. Shot blocked down. Eamon Kennedy and Paul Carr there to take it off. Carr drives it forward. Brian Farrell lets it slip. Owen Farrell is there. Sean Ryan is there as well. Michael O'Neill once again. Matt O'Shea. Michael Moore. Kieran Phelan beats Dennis LaHart. Jim Fitzgerald, Paul Carl. Carl nudges it forward. Paul Carney is there as well. Jim McDermott. Michael O'Neill is in great positions today, so he is. In it goes. Kieran Phelan lets it drop back, goes Brian Farrell. Remy Carl Robson. Being driven towards the corner flag. Carl sends the ball into the centre. Sean Ryan is on the end of this one. Michael Morton couldn't get onto it. Breaks out to Jim McDermott. Sharpish clearance. Kieran Phelan. It's off Michael O'Neill. Holds the ball. Paul Carr. Jim Fitzgerald. Carl first. Still Paul Carr. Passed it out to Matt O'Shea. Shea loses his helmet on the ball. Kieran Phelan, Paul Carney is there. The ball breaks inside. Remy Carr runs in the goal. He runs out. The referee blows and gives it to Gordon. Fourteen and a half minutes left. 2-7 to Dunnamaggin. 1-5 to Young Ireland, the champions. Pat O'Neill to take the free. Pat O'Neill with the free for Gordon. Didn't come up terribly well, but he struck it well enough. Jim McDermott brings it down. Tom Hickey and Jack Carey. Hickey by a mile there. Dennis LaHart. Brian Farrell back up. Jack Carey gets inside. Jim Hickey a shot. It's gone to the left, it's gone wide. They got inside Jim Higgins with Charlie, but the shot went left and wide. Kevin Fenley is now in for a word with somebody. I think it's DJ he's going for, is it? No, it's not. Charlie he's going to have a word with. Maybe there's a switch on. No. Just an idea or two how they might walk a goal or a score. Kieran Phelan did well. Referee gives a free against him for over-carrying. A free for Dunnamaggin. The two Fenleys are now on the pitch. There's a sub coming in, or is there? No, he's gone back off number 20 for Dunnamaggin. Is John Hickey. He came on the last day. It looks like he's going to come in before too long. Meanwhile, the free will be taken by Michael Moore. 50 metres out from the goal. Jake hearing up again now, the rain moving away. Michael Moore sends it in and sends it to the left and sends it wide. 2-7 to Dunnamaggin, 1-5 to Young Ireland of goal. 17 and a half in the second half. Dick O'Neill looks at his watch down on the sideline. John Hickey is coming in. Michael Morden has gone off. Rémi Cahill top of the left. Kenny O'Shea top of the right. John Hickey left half forward. Sean Ryan full forward for Dunnamaggin. The ball has gone over the sideline ball for Young Ireland. So we have Jim Hickey, Tom Hickey, Noel Hickey and John Hickey on the field. Dick O'Neill is bringing in Alan O'Neill for Gowran. He was down to start wearing number 9, now he's come in. Who's going off? Number 12, James Fitzgerald, the man coming off from the far side of the field. So Alan O'Neill is on, James Fitzgerald is off. John Hickey is on, Michael Moran is off for Dunnamaggin. This is Dennis Lahart picking up that line ball. DJ Carey intercepting. DJ Carey going forward. They all converge on him. Eamon Kennedy left it behind them, but there was cover there. Or was there? British clearance. And Noel Lahart did well to recover. Pat Draylen slid out of his hand. John Hickey is there. Pat O'Neill is breaking the goal. Sean Ryan to Rémi Cahill. Cahill taken down. Referee blows. Play is going on. The referee has blown. Free in for Dunnamaggin. Brendan Fenley is in to tell Eamon Kennedy to go forward and take the free. Michael O'Neill going back to cover while he's gone up to take it. Noel Lahart could be sent the half back. Maybe he's not, but he's in that position at the moment. Brendan covering all the options, bringing players back to mark up. John Hickey being dragged back. Eamon Kennedy to take the free. Maybe they're going to chance a goal, I don't know. But Brendan Fenley was in on the minute to send Eamon Kennedy forward. It's not directly in front of the goal, so maybe he'll just tap it over the bar. Well, Michael Moran was the regular free taker. He's gone off the pitch, so Eamon Kennedy takes it and sends it over the bar. That was it, the regular free taker. Michael Moran has gone off, and Eamon Kennedy was brought up to score that point. 10 minutes left in the game. 2-8 to 1-5. Those two goals at the start of the game are still between the teams. Here's Jack Gowran. Driving it in, not looking for scores at this stage. Cut out by Paul Carr. Dick Carroll is onto it. Dick Carroll trying to get the ball away. DJ is there if the ball breaks, and it does. Michael O'Neill. Charlie Carter leaves it to Jack Carey. Jack Carey hand passes across. A shot from Dick Carroll that goes inside. It's gone out over the end line of 65. So Pat O'Neill behind the 65-metre line, dropping it in again. They're not looking for points at this stage. Dennis Lahart. Jim McDermott breaks it down. Alan O'Neill drives it in. Here come Dunnamaggin with penalty. Matt O'Shea. Cut out by Pat O'Neill. Sends Gordon back up the field on the attack. Jack Carey puts his hand up. The ball breaks to Jim Hickey. Charlie Carter nudges away from it. Noel Hickey knocks it out. Tom Hickey breaks the Paul Carroll. He's on half the field. Sean Ryan. Sean Ryan has that ball. Drives it inside to Kenny O'Shea. Shot from Kenny O'Shea. It's gone over the bar. Good point by Kenny O'Shea. Gowran are bringing in another sub. Brian Tracy, big Brian Tracy is coming in. It's desperate now at this stage for Gowran. Here's Kieran Freeman going through. He won't take the point either. Probably he'll tap it in, or does he take the point? He does. 2-9 to 1-6. Still the 2 goals between the teams. Number 20, Brian Tracy, going in for Gowran. Did Carroll, the man, gone off? Anthony McCormick pucks out. 2-9 to 1-6. Still the 2 goals between the teams. That were scored very early on. Here's Paul Carroll. Dunnamaggin in their first ever final. And they win this 3-8. Eamon Kennedy looks to the sideline. Brendan Finlay doesn't give him the nod this time. Oh, in fact, the referee is going to throw. Yes, it is a free, and Rémi Cahill, the man to take it. So he sides 6 points ahead, Rémi Cahill with his free, 20 metres out. Oh, maybe they could have brought Eamon Kennedy up. 2-9 to 1-6, low scoring enough. A lot of people thought this would be a high scoring game. Puck out already taken. Pat O'Shea, Sean Ryan. 6 minutes to go. Sean Ryan sends that ball into the right and wide. Oliver Carter pucking out. Nola Hart breaks that. Dennis Hart breaks it down. Kicks it forward. Rémi Cahill comes out. Ball breaks inside through. Sean Ryan to John Hickey. Hickey has it in a good position. Shot inside. Well cut by Clark. Is thrown in midfield by the Gowran captain. Ball driven now. DJ hasn't seen enough of the ball today. This is good stuff by Michael O'Neill once again. Eamon Kennedy in a great position. Drives them forward. Nobody inside. The ball has gone right and wide. 5 minutes to go. 2-9 to Dunnamaggin, 1-6 to Young Ireland's aboard the champions. Fantastic here to Sean Ryan. In a bit of space to Paul Carney. A high shot from Carney. It's gone in and it's gone all the way over the bar. Paul Carney, number 10, the score of that one. 7 points between the teams. (2-10 to 1-6). Here come Dunnamaggin once again. Matt O'Shea, number 14. Pat Reyes, number 6 for Gowran. Here's Paul Carney. Too slow. Just cut from behind. Gowran coming forward with Toss Farrell. Can't pass it over his head to Jim McDermott. Running onto it. Chased by John Hickey. Can't shake him off, but that gets his shot in. Great clearance by Paul Carl. Michael O'Neill, my man of the match. He's been all over the place in the middle of the field and doing great things all through this game. Cathal Fitzgerald, the Gowran captain, trying to rally his team. Hand passes the ball away. Charlie Carter comes out to lose it. Gets round Paul Carl. The ball kept in play. Charlie is in the Dunnamaggin dugout. Jack Carey is over there. It's not Jack Carey, it's DJ. DJ making a run. DJ breaks to the ground, the free in. Brendan Fenley is in once again. Kevin is in. The Gordon Rentals are in. Free in for Gordon will be the outcome. 7 points between the teams. Under 3 minutes left. DJ Carey going for a goal. The crowd were going for the exit. Stop to watch this. 7 points between the teams. Here comes DJ. Going hard and right it goes. And now there's 4 points between the teams. 2.5. Injury time. 2:10 to 2:06. Puck out taken from the far side of the field. Over the sideline. Sideline ball for Gordon. Carl Fitzgerald, the captain. Good. Has a bit of space and he goes forward. Sends that ball in, nobody inside, the ball goes to the left and goes now. DJ couldn't get on the end of it. Has DJ gone in full forward now, it would appear that he has. Brian Tracy top of the right, DJ full forward. And is it Alan O'Neill? Tass Farrell is out the half forward line, Charlie and Jack are out the half forward line as well. To go, 4 points between the teams. Paul gets his shot in. Kenny O'Shea breaks it down. Comes to Kenny O'Shea's shot. It's gone wide. Gone wide. Right and wide. Oliver Carter in a hurry to walk out. Charlie moving into a position to get it. And breaks it down. He drives it back up. The goalkeeper must come out. And drives it back up the field again. Charlie underneath it once again. Eamon Kennedy breaks it down. Here's Charlie once again. He passes it forward. Jim McDonald. Brian Tracy comes out. Brian Tracy grabs the ball. DJ's inside. Brian Tracy taken down. Referee race play on. Paul Charles. Here's Kieran Phelan. Still Kieran Phelan. Sends it in and sends it over the bar. Goal between them now. 3 points between the teams. Another sub coming in. Another sub coming in for Dunnamaggin. Richie O'Neill. O'Neill is in. Matt O'Shea gone off. Brendan Fenley is on the field, urging the players on. Richie O'Neill in. Pat O'Neill got out to Martin. Extra time, we're in extra time at the moment. 3 points between the teams. Here's Richie O'Neill, number 11. John Hickey drives it forward. The goalkeeper comes out. Ray McCann, it's a 65. Dunnamaggin player on the ground. Kenny O'Shea, I think. Mentors in. Are Dunnamaggin going to pull it off at their first attempt? DJ wants to know how much time is left from the linesman. We're a minute and 15 seconds into injury time already. Eamon Kennedy. His team are 3 points ahead. We're in injury time. He has a 65. He sends it in. It's going to reach the post. It's going rise. It's broken down in front of the goal. Owen Farrell kicks it away. Paul Carney. Gowran Pearson scores the goal. Cassidy is all over. And the champions. 2 goals in 10 points to 2 goals in 7 points. They defeated the champions Young Ireland football. Dunnamaggin in the first ever county final have done it by a 3-point margin, 2-10 to 2-7.
They're in the Leinster. You're in Leinster. Yeah.
Peonies. Oh, yeah, that's it. Will that be over the winter? Over the winter. I don't want TJ.
You got to the video?
Yeah, where's the yarn? This is the all over Dunnamaggin tonight. I don't know. I'm not here.
There we are. See up to the back. What are you doing in there? Oh, God.
And the camera.
Oh, God.
I leave you to stay in front of
Philip,
that.
standing beside me.
I know.
For sponsoring our senior hurling championship and league. So we have here today Michael Sanders, the president, Paddy Fry and Paddy Brenton staff. I want to thank the referee and his officials. And without any further ado, I will hand over the Town Trophy to Paul Cahill, and again congratulations to Dunnamaggin. Accepted this cup on behalf of Dunnamaggin. This has been coming with a while. People had us written off today. I don't know why, because if you look back to Dunnamaggin for the last 4 years, once we've been beaten the championship holder. There's a lot of people that like to thank today, especially, I'll start anyway with our sponsors. Our main sponsor, Julie McHarvey, who talked us out well throughout the year. I'd like to thank our supporters who came out today. All four, and thanks very much. Now we come to the boys. I'd like to thank our two selectors, Matthew Herman and John Hayes, and the one man, the king, Brendan Brendan. I'd like to thank, especially thank Gowran for a very competitive game. Last year, we left this pitch in misery. We said it wasn't going to happen twice. So our time has come. 3 cheers for Gowran. Hip hip! Hip hip! Hip hip! Thank you. With the Big Island Leaders Hurling County Final.
Tom Welch, you must be a very proud Dunnamaggin man at this moment.
Well, I'm very happy today to see a young team like this coming up and win the Senior Hurling Championship. But I'd always like to pay thanks to Gowran for the manly way they played their game. And I'd like to thank the referee and his umpires and all the officials. It was a lovely day and a lovely game.
They got a marvellous start, Tom.
Oh, they did, yes. That's what we're praying for. We're praying for the whole of the week that they get a start. They got 2 goals and it just held them so.
I suppose the DJ fear was always there that Gordon would come back.
Well, yes. So your DJ was a great man, and the ball that the goalkeeper saved there during the first half hour, I think that was the win for us. That was good as a score for us. Yes, yeah.
Were you worried at any stage?
Oh God, I was worried the whole time. Why wouldn't I be worried when you see men like DJ and Charlie Carter around?
But you're a very happy man at the moment.
Oh yes, of course. Oh yes. I think it's great for Kilkenny hurling.
And great for Dunnamaggin.
It is, yeah, especially great for our parish. We'll never get over it.
Thank you very much indeed, Tom.
I'm sorry for being hoarse. Thank you.
Malachy Hogan, chairman of the Dunnamaggin Club. Your feelings at this moment, Malachy, what are they?
Well, as one person, or John Knox asked me earlier on there, did you ever think you'd see the day? And I said I didn't believe it until Paul Call went up and collected the cup. Because I always said that we'd want to be in the dressing room before Gowran a bit. It's I supposed to be Tuesday before I realise what's happening or what's going on.
Now you're one of the selectors as well. What kind of a start did you hope for?
Well, what we hoped for was to contain Gowran more so than overtake him. We would be happy enough to go in at half time down about 4 points. That's what we were looking at. This is what Brendan had him geared for. That right, lads, you're going to start 6 points down in the second half, but. It was a kind of a dream come true in the first 5 minutes. We got the 2 goals and really settled the lads. The lads just tore in like Terry was saying, and they harried and harassed everything and blocked and hooked, and do you know what I mean? No dirty stroke. It was just sheer determination and heart.
You also succeeded in keeping the ball away quite a bit from DJ, so as he couldn't do that much damage for Gowran.
Yeah, well, this is the point. Brendan instilled in the boys that lads, you're every bit as good as the next man, and it's 15 against 15 on the day. And whoever is put on DJ Carey, he marks DJ Carey. If DJ Carey moves, wherever he moves to, he marks DJ Carey. Anyone you can mark DJ Carey, and you're every bit as good to hold DJ or any other forward that's playing. He got this confidence instilled in them. And the boys then would say they have been used to winning down through the years. They're winning at every grade in a competition. I mean, they won junior, a lot of them, they only minor, 18 years of age. So, all they wanted was this senior final, and it was a do or die effort. They didn't mind DJ Carey, they didn't care who was in their way, they were going to go for it.
And Malachy, they must have been one of the youngest teams to win a senior county final.
Yeah, I was just looking at the paper there at the weekend before we played this, and they reckon the average age was 21, which I couldn't believe myself when I saw it. Yeah, the oldest on the team now is Sean Ryan and Eamon Kennedy, so they're only 25, So it is an amazing thing, all right, but geez, they're a fierce determined bunch of lads, and they're fierce loyal to one another. I mean, they go off and have their fuel jars the same as everybody else, but they knuckle down the last 3 weeks, and we have a few lads that are fairly fond of the old jar, but in the last 3 weeks they didn't one of them step out of line.
In a time when immigration is fairly ripe in the country, how do you manage to keep them together?
Well, this is very difficult, Tom. When you consider, we took it in turns, John Hayes and a few of the men from the parish. We went up to Limerick and collected 4 of them in the evenings for training. We had another chap coming from Cork. We had Mick Moran coming from Wicklow, and then the 2 Shays were coming from Dublin. So in actual fact, there was 8 chaps that had to travel a very long distance for training sessions in the night. And you know yourself, this time of the year, it isn't very pleasant to be training. But they were so determined and they were so eager to win, to achieve this, that they said they'd give it their best shot, and that's what they did.
And now they go and represent their county in the club championship.
That's, look, God, it hasn't really sunk in. It doesn't stop here, we still have to go on again. So, yes, we're in the situation that we are representing our county, and we'll give it that every bit as good a shot as we have done within the county. And we hope we'll be worthy representatives as the clubs before us did for Kilkenny.
Indeed you will, Malachy. Many congratulations.
Thanks very much, Tom. Thank you.
Father Fergus Farrell, you've been around the county quite a bit. Being in Dunnamaggin man at the moment, what does it mean to you?
Oh, well, it's fantastic. You know, I must confess, I was very disappointed last year. I thought it was their first year in senior that they get to the championship final last year, and I was very disappointed. And I told them that today, and they were good enough, like, to do it, and they did it today. You know, they're very skillful, and you know, they're a very balanced team, like, and very determined.
And a very young team.
Very young team. Yeah, I think someone said the average age is 21.
And didn't they show quite an amount of maturity there today?
They did, yeah. Well, those lads have all hurled in major competitions over the years. A lot of them have hurled in Croke Park. You know, they're not afraid of big occasions. You know.
Did you pray or did you dream for the start that they got?
Well, I never imagined that would happen. No, I must tell you, I come from Johnstown, and we played James Stevens here one time in I think it was a 670 in the final of 69, and James Stevens got 3 goals at the start of the match and beat us, you know. So I mean, these things happen, you know. It was a fantastic start, you know.
It was a terrific game of hurling all over.
It was. There was some great hurling all through. There was, yeah, some great defending on both sides, I must say, and some good scores too. You know, it got a bit tense there in the second half, I think, you know, and neither team could make much headway, you know. But all in all, you know, well, of course, for Dunnamaggin people, it is a fantastic.
It's a great achievement, isn't it, really?
It is. I mean, they never really. The club was founded in 110 or 111 years ago. They never won anything like this. They were never in anything like this, you know.
And I suppose to beat DG and to beat Gowran in the final makes it all that sweeter as well.
Well, I felt that they did so well against Gowran last year, and I felt in the second half in Thomastown, in the league final. I know the score was a bit one-sided, but they did very well that day, and I wasn't a bit worried coming in today, I don't think, about whether DJ or Charlie, you know, I know them well from years ago in the school, but and they're very good, but I wasn't, you know, I felt it was to be our day today, like, you know.
Glad to hear you saying we. Congratulations.
Thanks very much. Thank you.
Yeah, they played well down today, yeah.
Well, I managed to get 2 of the Fennelly brothers. I don't know where the third one is. I suppose he's not in the best of form at the moment. But Brendan, first of all, many congratulations. A job very well done.
Thank you very much, Tom. Yeah, we planned to come in here and win today and give it everything we had, and the lads responded tremendously. It's unbelievable performance.
Now, you planned and you trained and you could do so much beforehand. You never planned for that start, though.
Absolutely. I mean, you deserve an odd break in life, and we got it, and we hung on for dear life. It was very tense up to the final whistle there. Our backs were tremendous. Our midfield, Dennis Lahart, he got stronger and stronger as the match went on. Mick O'Neill had the best game I've seen him ever have, and our forwards kept working. The conditions in the second half with the rain coming didn't suit our type of game in the forwards, but they kept tacking on the few pints, and it was inspirational, really, you know.
Did that start changing anyway the course of the game as what you might have normally played?
No, we came in feeling we were the best in Kilkenny. The boys kept telling me they were the best in Kilkenny, and I kept saying we had to win it this year, and they kept responding to me saying they would win it this year. We came in feeling we were the best team in Kilkenny. We felt in the semi-final last year we left the game behind us. We kept telling the boys that Gowran are a good team, but it takes a great team to put 2 championships back to back, and we didn't think Gowran were ready to do that yet, and that's the way it worked out.
How did you approach the DJ factor? Did you appoint anyone specifically to mark him, or did you just treat him as an ordinary player, another player on the Gowran team?
Yeah, we treat him as a very ordinary player. I mean, Noah Lahart, wouldn't have been on our team a year ago, and he gave an inspirational performance. I thought Noah Lahart was brilliant on him. He caught balls over his head. I don't know, did DJ get 1 point from play? I mean, Noah Lahart was absolutely brilliant, and Noel is a cocky kind of a lad, and he grew and grew. Once he won the first ball, away he went, you know.
I remember saying during the course of the game how little of the ball DJ was seeing during the game, in fact.
Absolutely. Noel was beating him to every ball, and Tom Hickey was unbelievable, really, at full-back. Jim Hickey didn't give Charlie Carter a puck on the ball, and Jim told me he wouldn't give Charlie Carter a puck on the ball, and I said, fine, Jim, tear away, you know, and that's the way it was, and you know, we said, no way were we going to shift our backs just to suit the Gowran forwards, you know.
And could we really have expected that performance from a team so young, Brendan?
Well, I mean, I believe in them. I mean, I joined them lads in 1993, and I was with them. I was with the minor team in 1993, and I was down watching them for 5 minutes the first time, and I said they'll win a minor championship. They were such good hurlers. I said if we find a goalkeeper, and we found Anthony McCormick as a goalkeeper, and you saw the save he made today. But we won the minor championship in 1993. I joined a junior team in 1994. They won the junior championship. 1995, I did the 3 teams, minor, under 21 and intermediate, and they won the 3 championships, which was unbelievable. But we never got any credit for it. We didn't even get a mention in the yearbook at times for it, you know. But I mean, to win 3 championships, minor A, under 21 A, and intermediate championship in Kilkenny, we did it. We came back last year, won another under 21 championship, and I took a breather early in the year. And when I came back to the boys, I said to them before they played Coma, when I came back after the Coma match, I said, I want you to win the championship in 6 weeks, not a year and 6 weeks, 2 years and 6 weeks. I said, I know you'll win one, but I want it in 6 weeks because I mightn't be around. So they did it for me.
What now? You have the club championship. Have you even thought about that?
I have, yeah. I mean, I've thought about the club championship for the last month, and my feeling is that these guys, Kilkenny have undermined the club championship since Glenmore in the late 80s. We haven't even won a Leinster club championship in the 90s. I felt, you know, Kilkenny teams just didn't work to win. I mean, it's prestigious. Kilkenny have to be at the top of hurling, and Kilkenny clubs have to get back at the top of hurling. Kilkenny clubs have to win Leinster club championships, and I've been thinking a lot about that.
People were saying during the week, if Dunnamaggin won, what could they offer the county?
Well, I mean, we have plenty to offer the county. I've no doubt about it. Tom Hickey is the best inside back that you could work with. I've seen him on the best of players. Eamon Kennedy is the best centre back in Kilkenny, and Sean Ryan is as good as any forwards in Kilkenny, and you have Kenneth O'Shea. So I mean, we have a lot to offer for starters.
You have great faith in them, Brendan. Their faith was well rewarded today. Very well done again.
Thank you very much. I mean, I have to have faith in them, you know. I mean, they had faith in me, so I have faith in them. We worked as a team, you know.
Gerard Fennelly, first of all, congratulations on your great win in the Masters yesterday.
Thanks, Tom. Thanks, we had a good win, yeah. Wexford put it up to us, you know. We just got there in the end, a tough battle, so nice to beat Wexford.
Could I describe you as being a neutral here today, or did you have a preference? Did you have a favourite?
Well, I was neutral. Game, you know, probably Gowran won it last year, you know, so I was siding with Dunnamaggin this year, you know.
And your reading of the game, Ger, how did you see it going?
Well, Dunnamaggin got off to a great start, you know. The 2 goals probably gave them a great cushion starting off, and they it was 50-50 then for the first half hour. Gowran had chances there in the second half, but they were kind of going for goals, you know. Probably if they had been taking the points, they might have been near at the end, you know, but they nearly got there in the end, just you know.
When that shower of rain fell during half time, did you think it might have affected the performance in the second half?
It upset things a bit, all right. The hurling was flowing a bit faster in the first half, you know, and the striking wasn't as good in the second half. The rain spoiled it a bit that way, all right, you know, for a respectable point. Yeah.
Tremendous game of hurling from 2 very fit and 2 very adventurous sides, really.
2 very fit teams, you know. You have to credit both officials on both sides, you know. 2 great fit teams altogether, and probably, you know, Dunnamaggin are a young team, you know, and they're a very fast team, you know. And so this is whoever was going to be the first, you know, and Dunnamaggin got a few breaks towards the end of it. So.
Do you feel, Ger, finally, does it all go well for hurling in the future for Kilkenny? 2 comparatively young teams in the final, a very good exhibition of hurling.
Yes, it's bound to be good for hurling, for the future of Kilkenny hurling, you know. Dunnamaggin, you know, they're at the top now, and they have to bring in a few players now, and, you know, I think things are looking good for the future, you know.
Thank you for your thoughts, Ger. He is the 3rd selector with the Dunnamaggin team. Congratulations, John.
Thanks very much. Thank you.
You fought tooth and nail to get Richie O'Neill the minimum suspension, then you didn't pick him. What was the reasoning behind that?
Well, as I said to the local radio there earlier on before the game started, it's horses for courses. And we felt that with Pat Swade playing centre back, Matthew O'Shea was the man we thought would have done the job better for us than what Richie would. And there's no disrespect to Richie whatsoever. We talked to Richie before we announced the team, explained what we were doing. And Richie accepted it as any man would, like, you know.
And I suppose on the performance of the team, you felt justified in the team that you did pick at the start of the game.
We did. The most difficult one we had to make was with the cornerback, Andrew Hickey. Played all year for us in the corner position. And the decision we had to make, young Dick Carla-Gordon, he's a lively forward. And we felt maybe that Andrew mightn't just be up to it on the day. And we had to make a decision between himself and his brother, who is 17-year-old.
Noel didn't let you down, certainly.
Oh, certainly not. Like, we were absolutely delighted with Noel's performance. It was a big day. There's a lot of things that could have went wrong for Noel. First of all, like the occasion, I don't know, many people are here to tell us there was between 12 and 15,000, maybe more. There's the possession of walking behind the band and all the hype around it. For a 17-year-old, there's a lot to take in. He coped with it very well. He went out and he done his job in the field. And we were delighted with the decision we took.
But really, you couldn't really single out anybody. It was really a team performance.
No, I'm just making, yes. There's nobody in the field today like one above the other. Everybody, it was a team effort, like, and even the subs we made went in and done the job for us as well. To be very unfair to start naming names, and that's one thing I won't do. We set out at the beginning of the year very slowly. We took off very slowly, had a sluggish start, but we qualified out of the league along with the village. And ironic, like, to look back ahead now, that's what I told them in the dressing room after beating Muckalee, that the captain of the Kilkenny team was in the dressing room, and that was before we started the championship, and that's the belief I had in the players. And Brendan arrived back on the scene then, took over the reins from myself, and away we go.
Say a few words to me about what Brendan Fennelly means to Dunnamaggin GAA club.
Well, I suppose Brendan is the godfather. That's all I could say as regards. He's a daddy to every one of them. When they want to be told something, Brendan will tell them. When the praise need to be heaped on him, he will do the same. But he's not too generous with praises. He's a hard man, he's a tough man, but a very fair man. And he's not a loser. I'm not a loser myself either. Like, there's one thing I don't go for in life is 3 cheers. I like to win cup, trophy or something, but 3 cheers is no good to nobody.
John, you've been associated with the Dunnamaggin club for quite a time now. What does this day mean to the club and to Dunnamaggin?
If you were to visit Dunnamaggin, from the banner point of view and the flags and the buntings that surround, it's unreal. But 3 years ago, we didn't have a pitch to hurl on. We were in a pitch belonged to the Heffernan family, which we're very grateful over the years. But we bought a pitch of our own, a green field like what was stood on here, but it wasn't developed. We developed the pitch. We put up the banks in it, the 2 side banks, built a new dressing room and a car park, and we must have spent, I'd say, 140, 150,000. We owe very little money. And one Saturday in particular, about 3 weeks ago, we were hauling clay from up in the slate quarries down to Dunnamaggin, and we asked everybody with a tractor and trailer in the parish to come to us on the day, and 32 tractors and trailers came on one day, and we shifted clay from the slate quarries to form one whole bank in the hurling pitch. And that'll tell you what hurling is in Dunnamaggin, the attitude of the people, and they're grateful to the players. And now the players has returned the compliments to them.
And the supporters did you proud as well today?
Well, I think they did. They set about the job as soon as we beat Dixborough here 3 weeks ago. They formed their own little committee, or what would you call supporters club. And the ladies, in fairness, they're absolutely brilliant. Another thing I would like to say is that we had heavy training sessions on the floodlight. It lasted about 2 hours, heavy going now. And when them boys came into the restaurant, they had their showers, but also waiting for them was a meal provided by the ladies, all voluntary. And I think that's is a great gratitude, and I'm delighted that the boys returned the ladies for what they done. The mothers, we'd say,
Well, congratulations to all concerned, John, and to you and your fellow selectors. It's a proud day for Dunnamaggin.
It is. Proud day for every one of us. Something we longed for years, now we have it.
Thank you very much.
Let it go easy.
Thank you very much indeed.